So I should point out that I'm not a lawyer. I don't have any legal background or anything like that at all. But I do know how to read. When you purchase an iPhone, you get this little packet in there, which we're all used to seeing. In there, you've got like a quick start menu, the fancy stickers, and then there's always this little piece right here. This is your legal agreement with Apple that you enter into when you purchase their phone, whether you purchase your phone from them or you purchase your phone from a dealer or from a a third party like a Best Buy or something like that, or through a carrier. Okay, this is your legal document that you enter into. Okay, now there's not a lot of information on here, but what there is there is a website on here that they tell you to go to, and that website is support.apple.com/guide/iPhone. When you get there, you get to this website right here, and you've got all your fancy graphics and things like that. Here is your table of contents. Okay, from here you can look up different things about screen time, Siri, apps, things like that. Going through the information that's on their website here, they are quite clear, especially when you go up to the accessories section here, included with your iPhone. They talk about a USB Type-C to Lightning cable that's included. They talk about a USB A to Lightning cable that might be included depending on the model of iPhone you might buy, and of course the charging block. You want to make sure you're always purchasing and using things that are MFI, made for iOS accessories. Okay. Now, let's say hypothetically that Apple does not include those accessories with the iPhone. So you purchase the iPhone and you go out and you go to a gas station or something like that, and you buy one of these cheap knockoff chargers. They're all over every place you go, every place in the mall you walk past. Everybody's got a charger, everybody has a cable. But we know that MFI, or ones that are certified by Apple, do cost a little bit more, okay, or do come with that standard. What's to stop someone from purchasing an iPhone and then buying a non-certified charger or non-certified cable, plugging it in, and then having an issue? We have seen stories time and time again of people having their iPhones and their tablets and things like that catch on fire to cause, explosions and things like that, or so they say. It's because that person used an unauthorized charger or unauthorized cable. So to get around that liability right there, Apple includes the block, so the charger, and a cable. So that way you can't hold them liable. Okay. And to prove this, I'm going to show you guys the verbiage here and the wording that they use on their actual support website. So again, you get this in there in your box there. I know that most of you don't read it. Most of us just kind of chuck it off to the side kind of thing. So let's take a look at the actual website here. Okay. There's a section here called Safety, Handling, and Support. Okay. Important safety information. You're going to see a section right here called Charging. Okay. And this leads me to believe why there will be a charger in the iPhone 12. Charging. Charge iPhone with the included USB cable and power adapter or on supported models by placing iPhone face up on a Qi certified charger. You can also charge iPhone with made for iPhone or other third-party cables and power adapters that are compliant with USB 2.0 or later. Other adapters may not meet applicable safety standards, and charging with such adapters could pose a risk of death or injury. So how does Apple get around this to make sure that you are charging your iPhone with the proper chargers and whatnot? They include it. So that leads me to believe, like I said at the start there, the legal liability, why Apple will include a charger in the box. Now, to also include in this little rant here as well, or the little PSA, if you will, for those of you tech enthusiasts and other tech reviewers that are saying, quote unquote, everybody has chargers lying around the house. No, that is not the truth. Ask the everyday tech consumer, the grandmother going in to buy an iPhone, the student going to go buy a MacBook, how many chargers they have laying around. I bet you they only have one or two. They've probably broken a number of them. Not everybody has chargers laying around everywhere, let alone third party or compliant chargers. Okay, they're dependent on that little white block that comes in that box with that iPhone. Okay, so the excuse or the reasoning of everybody has them laying around, I don't think works. Yes, I agree there is a problem with e-waste and how much is going in our landfills. I absolutely agree with that. But your everyday consumer, people that are buying and using this stuff, the people that Apple looks at for their demographic, not tech enthusiasts, not reviewers, they only have the bare minimum. They'll skate by. Look how many people will purchase an iPhone and then they'll go out and get like the cheapest case possible. Okay, because they're paying for that experience and what comes in the box. I think there's a bigger chance of the AirPods not being in there because they've already taken out the headphone jack because, courage. But as for the charger, electronics, things that can lead to fire and possible injury, they're going to include those parts in there. So again, I think there's a bigger chance of AirPods not being in the box. The charger and the cable will be in the box. Again, legal liability.